Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekly video. Spring is in the air. Do you hear the birds chirping? The sun is out, and I have had gardening fever for a minute. My name is Wendy, and this space is Holistic and Well. This is where we cultivate better health through intentional wellness, self-healing, and herbalism. So I thought we could do a quick DIY and get mom an herb garden together for Mother's Day. So some of the things that you'll need will be, I like to use gloves because as much as I enjoy gardening, I don't want dirt under my fingernails because it's just bleh. But hey, there's some people that like to work the dirt with their hands. Do you? You also need a pot. I think this is like a 12 or 14 inch pot. This might be a little bit bigger than what I needed, but I figured better to have more space than have them be cramped up in there. I've got 4 different herbs that I'm utilizing. I've got some, this is lemon, variegated thyme, and you can actually smell it, especially when you kind of rub the leaves a little bit. That smells so good. And as you're shopping for your herbs, make sure they say culinary herbs, because sometimes you can buy herbs that might be a different species, might not be all that great for cooking. Probably wouldn't hurt you, but they might not taste that great. So make sure they say culinary herbs. This one is sweet basil, and again, if you rub the leaf a little bit, heaven. This one is what is this one? Oregano. And again, oh, awesome. This is Greek oregano. And rosemary. And all of these I think I picked up from Sutherland's a week or so ago. Make sure that they're not real small and petite, and that they're just new seedlings. Usually they're pretty good about having decent sized plants out, but just make sure that they're not seedlings, because we really want them to be able to get transplanted. And sometimes the roots will be coming out the bottom. That's okay. Just kind of take them off and you'll be able to pull them right out of the pot. So as you're dealing with your dirt, you want to make sure that you have gotten all of the clumps out. And I've done a lot of that already. But this is almost really therapeutic, just being able to work the dirt and just kind of manifest really positive, awesome things. Good energy going. And especially, like, what can I cook with my herbs once they begin to take off? This is a potting mix. So it actually has the little granules in it that help with the moisture retention. You don't have to get that. Just make sure that you've got a good quality potting mix, gardening mix, something that has got a little bit of fertilizer in it of some kind, and that it is got all the clumps rubbed out. Also, if you have dirt that's kind of been in the basement or outside for the winter, make sure there's no mold in it, because sometimes dirt will, because it's organic, sometimes it will develop mold, and the last thing you want to do is plant your precious babies into moldy dirt. It ain't a good outcome. Alright, so I've got 4 plants, so my strategy is to just kind of put 1 in each corner, and then I have some cute little ornamental things I'm going to put in, because remember, this is a gift. So I want it to be cute, and I want it to be appealing, because hopefully mom will put it like out in the front yard or out on the patio where people can see it. So, and because I've got two tallies and 2 shorties, I'm going to be strategic in how I put these in the pot so that it's symmetrical, and that they've got plenty of room to move around. So what you want to do is squeeze the sides, and again, I've got roots on the bottom, and squeeze the sides. You never want to like actually pull hard. You want to just do like this and allow it to come out on its own. Now you're going to see that the roots are all kind of bunched up, and so what you want to do is you want to break it up a little bit so that the plant knows that it can expand its roots. You also want to be really careful and not allow your plants to get super dry, especially in these starter cups, because they will die really fast. And another really good note is to not transplant when they're super wet, like after you just watered them, because the dirt will fall off of the root ball. So I've just kind of dug a little bit of a hole right there, and I put that in, and I just kind of put the dirt around it. One of the really important things when you're planting is you don't want there to be any air bubbles around the root ball, because it interferes with the root's ability to pull in what it needs. Alright, so moving on. And until I get my stakes in, I'm going to put these here so I don't get them confused. Squish the sides, and that baby just comes right on out. And the roots haven't really grown down on this one as much, so we don't really need to disturb this one as much. And you'll find that some plants are super delicate as you are transplanting them. And the more that you do this, the more that you'll become comfortable with understanding and knowing how you should, treat them. Let's put that baby over there. Yummy rosemary. How has your world been? Have you been practicing intentional self-care? I know I've had a couple days that I've really struggled. But the important thing is to really put that intentional self-care in place. Alright, so this one definitely had some roots that we needed to let them know, hey, it's time to rock and roll. And I'm going to come back through and put more dirt in. I just want to be able to get these in. Now this one had a leaf that, or one of its plants that died. There's nothing better than basil. Now remember, these are all herbs that really act as insect repellents as well. So these are good ones to have on your balcony or your patio, wherever you like to sit outside and kind of enjoy the outside. You can remember that a lot of times they're going to be insect repellents. Alright, so I've got them all pretty much in the dirt, in their respective corners. So now what I'm going to do is I have some dirt over here that I had gone through and made sure that all the big clumps are out of it. And you want to just take your hand, or like one of the smaller cups that you just took your plants out of, and you want to be really strategic and intentional about placing the dirt around the base of your plant. And you want to just be able to gently make sure that you've got all the air bubbles out and it's very well packed in, so that your plant is happy and its root system is able to function. Alright, stay tuned with me because I'm going to show you how we're going to get this all decorated up for Mom. This is a really, really inexpensive way, and even a really simple way that if the kids wanted to be involved, especially with us being, homebound, that you're able to involve the kids in planting and growing and, doing something really cool for someone else. That is a really great strategy right now for mental health and just feeling better, is that you are intentional about doing kind things for other people. Somewhere we kind of lost that. And I think this is Mother Earth's way of getting us back on track, for sure. Right, got one more. My little baby basil over here. So you could even have the kids do like individual pots. To maybe give to different family members, or to put in the windowsill at home. And we're going to be doing some cooking with herbs that they'll have them ready to rock and roll as well. Alright, So we pretty much have got all of our plants in, and they have the dirt in and ready to kind of make it cute now. I'm just kind of getting the dirt out of the edge here. All right. Instead of using these, that we would use these really fun sticks. Basically, this is just popsicle sticks. You could use tongue depressors. If you get on Pinterest, there's a gigant amount of things that you can find to make your plant identifiers. So this was our oregano. So we're going to put our oregano in. And I just used white paint in a pen and wrote that on there and painted my little sticks, and bing bang boom, we have a plant identifier. So we're going to put these around all of them and take out these old ones from the store. All right, so we've got that. We're going to put our really cute frogs in. Aren't these adorable? I think these came from Dollar Tree, and they're ceramic, so they're not going to get too funky. They're just kind of cute. And let's see here. Oh, I got this fun pinwheel. I guess I probably should leave the point on there. I thought there was a point right there. This is another Dollar Tree, and this is just a fun one to put in the corner, or you can put it in the middle. Maybe we'll put it in the middle. That's going to interfere with the plant. We're going to put it in the middle back here. All right. So then the very last touch is, because it's a gift, we got to put a bow on it, right? And this was another Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. If you're going to buy crap from China, get it for $1. So this is just tulle, but I thought it would be really complimentary to our pinwheel. So what I'm going to do is, oh, it's got glitter too. Ha-ha. So 15 minutes later. All right, there's our end result. Had to fiddle with that bow for a minute, but I think it turned out pretty cute. What do you think? So leave your comments below, give me a thumbs up, some subscribe action. Remember to get some self-care in and be intentional about it. Don't just do whatever, you know. Be intentional, because the point of self-care is to check in with self and to take care of self. So, until next week, take care, have a wonderful week, stay holistic and well.